What's up everybody, Spencer here from Combo Collectibles, and today we've got 2 full boxes of autographed Funko Pops, including some absolute grails. Alright you guys, so a little while ago we attended Fan Expo Canada 2022. It was an absolutely amazing event. If you haven't already, check out our playlist on the channel. They had an absolutely incredible list of celebrity guests and voice actors this year. We brought a bunch of Funko Pops to get signed, so let's dive in and show you guys our haul. Alright, now as you guys know, I love anime, and they had an incredible list of voice actors there, including some of the cast of Demon Slayer, so we met a bunch of them and got some really cool Pops signed. We're gonna start with this one right here. So Abby Trot, voice of Nezuko, was there, and we got this 6-inch mini Nezuko coming out of the box, autographed by her. Absolutely amazing. I love that she used the 2 colors too. That looks really cool. And the quote is absolutely hilarious too, since Nezuko doesn't really talk. It just says, which is amazing. I loved meeting Abby. She was super nice. We had a great conversation about Demon Slayer while I was there. Oddly enough, Abby said she's not a huge fan of Funko Pop. She actually prefers the more realistic looking stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. Definitely an awesome pop though, and a great addition to my Demon Slayer collection. I'm so happy I got this one signed. Now I actually got a second pop signed by Abby as well, because I really like the original Nezuko pop, so I had to get my 4-inch signed as well. She did the same color scheme, which looks super cool. The green and pink matches her kimono and the bamboo. I think that looks absolutely amazing. And she put one of Nezuko's very few speaking lines on there, Blood Demon Art, Exploding Blood, signed by Abby Trot, aka Nezuko. This looks so cool. I really love this pop too. I think the action pose is super cool. I'm really happy I got this one signed. I think it's gonna look great on my Demon Slayer shelf. Now, while I was meeting Abby, I did get one other item signed as well that's not a Funko Pop, but I think you guys are gonna really like it. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you may have seen me unbox this. This is my Nezuko popcorn bucket from Universal Studios Japan. I brought this for Abby to sign, and she signed it in gold on the door, which I think looks absolutely amazing. Now, like I said, Abby is more a fan of the realistic looking figures over the Funko Pop, so I'm really glad I brought this one for her to sign. She actually thought it was really cool too, and told me she has one of these in her own personal collection as well. She picked out the gold color to sign it in too, and I'm so glad she did. I think that looks absolutely amazing. Now, Abby wasn't the only actor from Demon Slayer at Fan Expo Canada this year. Alex Lee, voice of Zenitsu, was also there. By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out already and you're a fan of Demon Slayer, we actually did a one-on-one interview with Alex at Fan Expo. It was a ton of fun. We'll leave a link in the description below. I was really happy he came to Fan Expo though, because I was able to get my Zenitsu pop signed. I think that looks super cool. Zenitsu is one of my favorite characters in Demon Slayer. I absolutely love him. This pop is awesome. And now it looks even better with his signature on it. I got this pop originally from the Eldritch Lair. It was in great condition, nice paint job, so it was an awesome pop to get signed by Alex. I think it looks really cool, and he signed it in the orange, which looks really great with Zenitsu's colors. And last but certainly not least from Demon Slayer, we also met Zach Aguilar, voice of Tanjiro. And of course, I would not miss an opportunity to get my Tanjiro pop signed by Zach. I think that looks really cool. This pop also came from the Eldritch Lair. I got all my common Demon Slayers from them. They were all in great shape, so they were excellent pops to get signed. Zach signed it in the green there, which I think looks really cool. All 3 of these actors were so nice to meet. They're super nice in person. They always take time to speak with their fans. We got some nice pictures with them as well. I think this Tanjiro pop looks super cool. I thought it would be fun to get the 3 commons signed, because I think they look nice as a set, as opposed to getting one of the exclusive Tanjiros signed. I think the 3 of these look pretty cool. Now, if you guys saw my videos from last year's Fan Expo, you may have seen the really cool triple 3D print that I got signed by Bryce Papenbrook. Well, since the other guys were coming, I brought it with me and completed the set. We now have it signed by all 3 of them, Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu. Super cool. I think that looks amazing. Everybody in line was asking me where I got these. I have no idea who actually manufactures these. I just bought it at Bryce's table, but it looks super cool. Alex and Zach thought it was really cool as well. Although Bryce, they did say you could have left them a little extra room because you signed it real big, but I think it looks great. The 3 signatures look absolutely amazing. I think they chose good colors for them too. This is a really cool piece. This is now going back in its frame and never ever coming out again. So that's it for Demon Slayer, but we do have a bunch of other awesome autograph pops. Like I said, the lineup at Fan Expo this year was absolutely amazing, and one of them that I was really excited to meet was Billy West. Billy West has been voice acting for years. He's done a ton of different shows. One of my favorites that he's done is Futurama though, and my favorite character is Fry, and it just so happens that I had the Funko Pop These are really hard to find now. I bought this back in the day when it was like 10 bucks, and I'm really, really glad I did because they're hard to find now. They've gone up in value, and I got it autographed by Billy West. It was so cool. He even autographed it, "Shut up and take my money," and he did that quote in the Fry voice while we were talking to him, which was absolutely hilarious. He also did some Zoidberg voices. He was really, really nice to meet. We were actually having a technical issue with our camera trying to take a photo with him, and instead of like going on to the next person or getting impatient, he literally stood there with his arm around me for like a minute and a half, laughing at the fact that we weren't able to take the picture yet, waiting for us to fix the camera. It was absolutely hilarious. Thank you so much, Billy. It was a pleasure meeting you, and thanks so much for signing my Fry Pop. That's gonna look great on my Futurama shelf. Okay, on to box number 2. Now we're gonna save the Grails for last, but I do have some other really, really cool Funko Pops here from some anime. So Monica Rial was there, who voices a few characters from a couple of my favorite shows. So I actually got 2 pops signed by her. We got Bulma from Dragon Ball, which I grew up watching as one of my absolute favorite shows, and Fairy Tail, which is one of my other favorite animes of all time. And we got the Mira Jane pop signed. Both of these look so, so cool. I love the quote she wrote on them as well. She wrote, "I heart Vegeta sometimes" on Bulma with a winky face. That seems appropriate. And she signed it Monica Rial, aka Bulma. I love the red and orange colors that she used. That looks really cool with the Dragon Ball box. And then we have Mira Jane. She signed that one in white, which looks really cool, and wrote, "Welcome to the Fairy Tail Guild," which I absolutely love. Mira Jane's such a great character in Fairy Tail, and it's such an amazing anime. I absolutely had to get both of these signed. Like I said, 2 of my favorite animes of all time, and I got to get them signed at the same time. Now I was able to get one other Dragon Ball pop signed as well because Jason Liebrecht was there, voice of Champa in Dragon Ball Super, and I have the Flock Champa. This one is so cool. Jason was awesome to meet. High energy, really friendly, awesome dude. And I absolutely love the quote he wrote on this. He told me that he kind of got suckered into writing funny quotes a lot of the time. So he wrote, "Beerus, go flock yourself," signed by Lord Champa. I absolutely love it. I think that's the best quote I've ever got on a Funko Pop before. Super, super funny. If you guys have watched Super, you know Beerus and Champa have the rivalry. Obviously, he's doing a play on words with the Flock Pop. I think it's awesome. I'm super glad I got this one signed. I'm pretty sure I picked this pop up at shelf price from Hot Topic when they dropped too. So awesome, awesome Grail for my collection. Now, if you guys have ever watched any cartoon, anime, or played a video game in your entire life, you've probably heard Steve Blum before. Steve holds 4 Guinness World Records for voice acting. He's the most prolific video game actor in history and a super nice guy. We got a one-on-one interview with him as well where he gives out some tips on voice acting. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. We'll leave a link in the description down below. Now, Steve's done so many awesome roles that I've enjoyed over the years, but one of my favorites was from Legend of Korra. He was the main bad guy in season 1, Amon. He was such a cool character and he did such an amazing voice. I absolutely had to get my Amon pop signed. So here we have it, my signed Legend of Korra Amon from legendary voice actor Steve Blum. And he even put the most notable quote from Amon in Legend of Korra: "The era of bending is over." I can't do it as well as him, but he did it in the voice while I was talking to him. It was absolutely amazing. Love this pop, looks super cool with the red. Definitely gonna be an amazing addition to my avatar shelf. All right, you guys, now it's time for the Grails. These next 2 pops are worth over $100 each before they're signed, and I got them back in the day for $9.99 on Amazon. It was actually part of the first Funko Pop order I ever made, so this is a historic moment for Combo Collectibles. Are you guys ready? Because Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith were at Fan Expo Canada, and I got a signed set of Jay and Silent Bob Funko Pops. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are absolute grails. They're so cool. The pops themselves are hard enough to get, and then getting them autographed by both of them in the same day was absolutely amazing. So they both signed it in yellow. Bob wrote, "I heart you," which is amazing. Kevin Smith was so cool. Jason Mewes was amazing to meet as well. He signed it Jay Snooch. Absolutely love it. Snoochy Boochie.
Snoochy Boochies. Who the f talks like that?
Now, luckily, I've been able to keep these pops in pretty good shape over the years. They've been in protectors on a shelf, so they don't have a lot of damage to them, which is nice when you're getting them autographed. Jay and Silent Bob are absolutely amazing characters. These pops are so cool. I'm so stoked I got them signed. These are now 2 of my favorite pops in my collection. Now, aside from Funko Pops, I really like getting my anime figures signed as well. Lucky for me, David Matranga was also at Fan Expo this year. He's done a bunch of great anime voices that I've really enjoyed over the years, including one of my favorite characters from My Hero Academia. So I got him to sign my Amazing Heroes Todoroki figure from My Hero. I absolutely love this statue. It's super cool with the fire and the ice on his arms, and now it looks even better because David Matranga signed it for me. He even added a really cool quote on the base there. It says, "Don't blame me for what happens next." Such an awesome line from Todoroki. Absolutely stoked to be adding this to my signed anime collection. I actually got my Amazing Heroes All Might signed last year from Chris Sabat, so these two are gonna look great next to each other on my My Hero Academia shelf. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed checking out my autograph pop haul from Fan Expo Canada. Like I said, it was an absolutely incredible event this year. The guest list was incredible. I can't wait till next year. If you guys want to check them out, we'll leave a link in the description below. Hope to see you there in 2023. Let me know in the comments down below which of these was your favorite, and let me know which autograph pops you have in your collection. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel because we have a bunch more Funko Pop reviews, Funko Soda chase hunts, and anime figure unboxings coming up that you guys won't want to miss. But right now, I want to thank you so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.